Hi, Eve here from Grow Your Spiritual Biz, and today I'd like to talk about shining or showing off. I know that for me, one of the fears and issues I had to break through was letting go of the childhood story that seeking attention in any way was a bad thing. That I tended to be the one seeking the spotlight or being the show-off. It wouldn't really matter if it was true or not. It was frowned upon. It was seen as putting others in the shade. It was seen as not feminine. And it's definitely something in the spiritual community that can be seen as not very spiritual. You know, saying, here I am, look at me world, this is what I have to say, this is what I feel I want to share, these are my gifts, this is what I'm good at, this is what I'm great at. I love doing this. Do you love it? These things are seen as pure ego fodder. Now, when you're a spiritual entrepreneur, being part of the spotlight is part of the course. If you want people to find you, if you want them to engage with your business, if you want them to value and appreciate your services and your products, you're going to have to step out of the shadows at some point and be who you are. You know, the light. Shining your light brightly without apology. So do you feel any kind of guilt or shame about shining your light? Do you have an inner saboteur that has a voice that sounds like one of your parents or one of your siblings or teachers or school friends that tells you that it isn't okay to draw attention to yourself deliberately in the hopes of getting people's attention? If there is that block, can you see how you might then feel that nervous energy whenever you're about to step onto a bigger platform? Whenever you're about to claim your truth, that I am divine, and the divine shines its light unapologetically in the world. It is the world. How can it be anything other than amazing? When you're in your truth, when you're in your power, when you're in your knowing, when you're sharing your gifts powerfully, you are shining your light. You need to learn to do it without apologizing. Yes, look at me. Here I am. Aren't I magnificent? Much like the sunset, much like a flower. They do not apologize for who they are, for shining and sharing their beauty. So neither should you. When it comes from an authentic place, when it comes from joyful giving, joyful creating, and whether we equate ourselves as geniuses or the best thing ever, that's not what I'm talking about. We can't all be Mozart or Beethoven or Picasso. But even they had at some point to say to themselves, it's okay, I'm going to shine even brighter. I've created something magnificent, and I could stop here, or I could stretch myself even further and see what other magnificence I could create. Whether we're at that level or not is not the point. The point is we may feel an inner impulse to share, to be the creative self that we are. We may feel that need to gift the world with what feels compelling within us, like a soul calling, saying, here I am, this is what I wish to express. And as our ego selves, we may need to get out of the way, not only still the voices of our naysayers in our childhoods, but the voice of the ancestors who may have said it's not safe. Drawing attention to yourself in this way is not safe. It may bring on criticism, it may bring on attack. You may become hurt or injured if the wrong people find you, see you, hear you. We have all these scripts running and running our lives. So I'm here to say, that it's time, if you are holding back, to shine your light, to not be apologetic, to look at the stories that may be blocking you from saying, I'm just going to try this, I'm just going to do this, I'm going to see if this works or it doesn't work. Maybe I'll get criticized, maybe nobody will like it, maybe people won't approve of me, but I approve of me. Life approves of me. I am life, approving of myself. I am not going to play small to serve others who play small. I am not going to pacify those who are not willing to step into their own greatness. I am willing to step into mine, to acknowledge mine, to be who I am, to be who I truly am, because nothing else will do. And if you are to be the powerful being that you are here to be, and as a spiritual entrepreneur, you have a soul calling to do the work that you are called to do, then you really do not have any other choice. Those of us who follow our own calling salute you, celebrate you, affirm you, encourage you, approve of you, like you, love you, think you're amazing, because we think we're amazing. And so there's no competitiveness there. There's simply, wow, you too? Gosh, you're great. You're as great as I am. And that is a gift we can give ourselves. If you do have core wound stories that are running you, holding you back, causing you to not speak your truth, not share, not shine, not be the brightness that you are, perhaps it's time to release them. Perhaps it's time to put them down. Perhaps it's time to honor that within you that knows that you are doing exactly what you're here to be doing. And it's okay. It's more than okay. It's needed and it's necessary. If you'd like support to shift any stories that sabotage you, then of course I'm here. You can find my link at the bottom of the video. And remember to subscribe to receive updates the next time I post a video. I hope this has been helpful to you. I unapologetically shine. I make an affirmation and a choice daily to do what life calls me to do, to affirm who I am at my core, pure beingness, having a human experience, deciding to find out what it enjoys about that experience and what it doesn't, and playing the game of life just for the sheer joy of it, as I hope you do too. So until next time, take care of yourself. Bye.